This portion of the news is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
Breast cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths among American women. Early detection remains the best way to prevent breast cancer-related deaths. Many experts have tried to understand how to best balance potential benefits and the harms of breast cancer screening. The American Cancer Society reviewed existing research and updated its recommendations for women who are at average risk for breast cancer.
This health tip is brought to you by
Desert View Hospital and Mountain Valley Physicians Group. Don't put your health on hold. We have time for you. Call us to schedule your appointment. 775-751-7100.
Mammography does save lives. It's the single best tool that we have for preventing a premature death from breast cancer in a woman.
Dr. Kevin Effinger from Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center, along with a panel of other experts, examined decades of research to update the American Cancer Society's recommendations for breast cancer screening.
What we realize is that there's areas that the evidence is very clear, and there's other areas that there may be a trade-off. We recommend starting regular screening at age 45. The evidence clearly shows that there is substantial magnitude of benefit, life saved, compared to the risks of having a false positive biopsy, false positive additional images, or overdiagnosis.
In addition to starting yearly screening at 45, the American Cancer Society recommends that women transition to screening every 2 years at age 55.
Women aged 40 to 44 will benefit from screening mammography. We recommend that women have a visit with their healthcare professional and discuss their risks and benefits and the way how they look at false positive testing.
For the first time, the guideline supports informed decision-making, saying some women ages 40 to 44 should have the option to screen early, and women 55 and older have the opportunity to continue yearly screening if they choose.
We do not recommend a particular age to stop screening. There is definitely benefit into the mid-70s, and we think benefit beyond that in women who are active and have a 10-year life expectancy of reasonably good health. We no longer recommend doing clinical breast examinations for women in the United States.
Dr. Effinger says this time could be better spent counseling women about individual screening preferences.
This guideline, however, is not a one-size-fits-all. It's very key that a woman is able to express her beliefs, her own values and preferences to her healthcare professional in making that shared and informed decision.
Catherine Dolph, The JAMA Report.
About 8 to 10% of women are at high risk for breast cancer. The rest of the women are at average risk. Only 65% of U.S. women are getting screened within a 2-year time period. Pahrump Disability Outreach Program had their Pumpkin Days over the weekend.
Pumpkin Days, here it is, 6th year. We're excited for yet another great year.
Tell me some of the things that are the usual here at Pumpkin Days and maybe some changes.
So the usual, we have a hay pyramid. We have changed that up this year. We have 2 different tunnels that go through the pyramid, which we've kind of worked towards every year, and we've never really quite gotten that right. So this year we figured that out. We have our hay maze. We have our homemade fire truck again, which debuted, I think that was 2 years ago.
And that's popular, isn't it?
It is. That's one of our kids' favorite attractions. We've got our haunted house again. We've updated the inside of that a little bit. We have our petting zoo again. We have Roosmore coming on Saturday for the second time. They were here last year, the zoo out of Moapa. So they will be here this Saturday. And we have
hay rides.
The hay rides, and we have our turtle train, which had become the mule train, and now it's become a pumpkin train. So that'll be debuting this year.
You're having the pumpkin patch too, right?
We do, yep. We have the pumpkins available for sale. Of course, Saturday we have the Monster Dash 5K, which starts 8 a.m. Registration's at 7:30 a.m.
And that's right here at Ian Deutsch Park, right?
Yep, it's here at the park. You line up right out on the street. We're at about 150 runners this year, so again, another great year where the 5K is very popular.
And this all benefits PDOP, right?
It does. It benefits our organization, and all of the monies go directly back to the children that are a part of our organization.
For more information, go to pdop.info. We caught up with Dr. Q from Star Nursery to find out about fall planting.
October is really the heart of our fall growing season, and right now is a great time to plant all kinds of plants: roses, fruit trees, shade trees, are really great. And then of course all the beautiful fall color plants like pansies and stocks, snapdragons. There's so many things right now that are gorgeous color. And they continue on even into the cooler weather as well. So now's a great time to plant lots of different things.
And here at Star Nursery, they have a lot of plants that are good for our climate.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We've got a lot of things that take lots of heat, lots of cold. Most all of the things that we have here will grow here in the climate. There are some things that are borderline, just like in Vegas and some of our other market areas that you want to protect a little bit if they're frost sensitive, obviously, especially the first year or two that they're in the ground. But a lot of those plants can become acclimated to our environment quite well.
A lot of people, when they think of planting, they think of springtime, but there's a lot of plants here that you want to come down and look at, especially there's a big sale going on right now.
No, absolutely. There are two major growing seasons in the desert Southwest. One obviously is spring, which is like March through May and into June. And it is a longer period, but fall is a great planting time too, and late September, the whole month of October, and into about the half of the month of November are all great times to plant here.
If you have any questions, there's a lot of professionals on hand here to answer those questions about what you should plant, where you should plant, what would be right for your yard and your soil.
Absolutely. We've got a lot of our people from our corporate office come down, and some of the managers from the other stores and salespeople who can answer a lot of your questions today.
Are you feeling the acting bug? Tomorrow night, auditions are being held for the next performance by the Shadow Mountain Community Players.
We are having an open casting call on October 27th at the Senior Center at 7 o'clock. This is for our interactive murder mystery dinner theater, which will be done in February. We've done the first 3 weekends in February. We're open to anybody who wants to act. There's 17 different parts in this show, so there's plenty of performance and there's plenty of characters for anybody who wants to try out. And it's at 7 o'clock at the Senior Center on October 27th.
And this is the Shadow Mountain Community Players, right?
Right. This is Shadow Mountain Community Players. For more information, you can contact us at 775-727-6145.
When's the performance going to be held?
Performance will be in February, so we'll be rehearsing between then and the performance time. We rehearse only Tuesday and Wednesday nights, so it doesn't break a whole week up.
So whoever is rehearsing should be prepared to commit to how many weekends in February?
3 weekends in February, but there also be some weekends in January. We'll take time off around Christmas and some weekends, or not weekends. These are weekdays. Tuesday, Wednesdays, from the time we cast the show until the time we do it.
All ages?
All ages. More older, teenagers on up. But if you got a child that's 12, 13, that's a pretty good actor or whatnot, bring them on along and we'll see what they do.
And do you need prior acting experience?
No. Sometimes our best actors are those who don't know what they're doing, like me. And it's all cold reading. You don't get a look at the chance of the script, so everybody's on an equal level with it. And it's a lot of fun.
The Senior Center is located at 1370 West Basin inside the Sunset Mobile Home Park. Once again, the date and time?
The time is October 27th at 7 o'clock.
When News 46 returns, we're going to talk about what's going on with Homestead Road.